Tell that Bobby Cannon, he's a victim weight.
It all started with this Snapchat video directed at high school basketball star Bobby Cannon. A standout at Forsyth Country Day School, Cannon has big dreams of taking his basketball career to new heights. The student who made the comments was enrolled at Greensboro Day School. Cannon is set to play basketball at the University of New Orleans in the fall. Tish Levatt would recap the events on Facebook, describing what her nephew went through. On Friday evening, FCDS visited Greensboro Day School, GDS, where they played a thrilling game that went into overtime. FCDS came out with a hard-fought win with a final score of 76-71. After the customary handshake from the teams, everyone departed ways, leaving everything on the court, or so we thought. Soon after the game was over, Bobby and his family received the video attached from GDS's basketball manager. Now, if you've ever attended or watched a basketball game, you know there's back and forth trash talking between both teams, but this goes far beyond the friendly rivalry banter on the court. The basketball manager had someone record him to send Bobby Cannon a message. All parties are on the clock now. Is this the way a young black man should be treated because he's great at what he does? It's sad that in these days we are still enduring this type of hate simply because of the color of our skin. She'd conclude her post as follows. Now make no mistake about it. Although hurtful, this message that had clear ill intentions will not keep Bobby down. For like the phoenix, he will rise and put it down on the basketball court once again. Catlett, meanwhile, would tell WXII-12 in another statement, both the student in the video and his family have asked that I share with our community their heartfelt remorse and regret for the hurt those words have caused. Forsyth Country Day School's Director of Marketing and Communications, Beth Mack, would add, Bobby Cannon has shown poise and maturity in the face of inexcusable hate speech directed against him by a student at another school. The Forsyth Country Day School community stands against racism in all forms. After the two schools competed, Cannon was sent the video from his friends, and he was simply shocked at what he saw. Cannon would say that sure, the games can get hostile and rough, but it does not reach this level of racism. Lastly, from Hopper, I'm an emotional person. I was furious to know that we're still dealing with this, and like I said, it hits differently when it's your family. All right, before we get into it, if you can, please do become a channel member at youtube.com/TYT Sports. Just click the join button. Why don't you? And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love all around. The reason I feel these stories are important to cover is one, we have seen the destruction and decay of local journalism and local stories, more importantly, which I still truly value, because local media is the watchdog that is ever so needed, especially during these times. And because of billionaires who align with right-wing politics and even further to the right, they have spearheaded this destruction, along with various other variables like having an oversaturation of media and or depending on certain people when they go and do, for example, a YouTube channel, a Substack, what have you. But still, local stories are the backbone of our society. The second is, and we have seen this so many times over now, is no matter the state as well, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, there are so many who abuse their own social media pages, and they truly do believe that there are going to be no repercussions. Inside of the story, we heard from Mr. Cannon's family that this was allegedly a manager on the opposing team and someone was filming him. It honestly looked like the phone was down near a cup holder in a car. Nonetheless, that student was not welcome back to that institution, which is a step in the right direction. The bigger problem is the fact that we have in this country an allowance, and for many in society, an acceptance for this behavior when it should never get to that point. We are living in these times, where they have rolled back, the Supreme Court has rolled back affirmative action, and now they're using folks who are anti this, DEI, as a slur. So when all of this is snowballing, there are going to be high school kids like this who see those actions and believe that they are in the right when they are certainly not. I wish Mr. Cannon the best of success at the University of New Orleans. He has an incredible story. All credit to Spectrum News. They covered this really well, quite honestly. And they also told the story about his dad, who sadly passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease. Can't relate. I had a family member who passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease. And Mr. Cannon was talking about how his dad influenced him and the words that he had for him to remain courageous, ambitious, goal-oriented, and to continue pushing. And I hope he does just that and absolutely crushes as he continues his basketball career. This should not happen to anybody, but when it does, we should expose the party for doing so.